Hello and welcome to Monday's Moonology Oracle card reading. This is a pick a card reading, which means that you let your intuition decide if you are going to want card number 1, 2, or 3, and you trust that it's guiding you to what you need to hear most right now. So you will decide if you want card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. 1, 2, 3. You ready? Okay. So for those of you that picked card number 1, we are getting the new moon in Gemini. Now, new moons are the time when the moon is dark, when it's just finished shrinking and it's about to start growing. It's a time to plant seeds, think about your intentions, and write down your manifestations. Now, Gemini is the planet of communication and socialization. So the new moon in Gemini is telling you that communication is key. It's letting you know if there's someone that you've been having a little bit of concern with, or your relationship with, you've been having a bit of a hard time, that a new form of communication or just an ease in your communication is right around the corner for the both of you. So this card is symbolizing a time that it's also good to get out and get social, to socialize and be at the mixers and get yourself out there and really get to know people. Now, with that relationship you might be asking about, it's telling you that you're going to use all forms of communication. If you don't normally use texts and emails, you might add those. If you normally only use texts and emails, maybe kind of talk to that person face to face, or at least on the phone, kind of mix up how you're communicating together. It's also saying that you need to be careful not to be too scattered mentally. So if you've kind of been feeling a little bit frazzled, the one suggestion that this card has is that you really need to ground and you really need to meditate. And so make sure you're taking that time to ground and meditate. Make sure your mental energy is not too scattered. Work on your forms of communication. Get out and socialize. And someone you've been having issues with, your mode of conversation is going to increase for the better. So that is card number 1. If you are in group number 2, if you picked card number 2, you got the new moon in Aquarius. Wow, 2 new moons. New moon in Aquarius. So now Aquarius is the card of technology, the card of inventions. It's also dealing with humanity and the sciences. So when this card comes about, it's asking you to bring love into the situation, to bring love into everything that you're doing, everything that you're going to do. This card marks new beginnings, and it marks them. It's telling you, how do I word this? It's telling you it's a time to be independent. It's asking you if you have maybe been relying on people too much. It's saying that whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest, that you have to, 1, believe that you can manifest it, and 2, make sure you're not relying on other people to get it for you or to get you there. This card marks a time of a need for independence, but also to stay loving. It's a time to look forward, to move forward, and to not look back. The change that you're seeking is seeking you, and it is on its way. So that is card number 2. Now, if you picked card number 3, we got the new moon in Capricorn. So it is new moon season right now. All 3 of these cards are new moons, new beginnings, time to plant those seeds, set those intentions. So Capricorn is the card of hard work and ambition and determination. So first and foremost, this card marks the beginning of a new professional period for you. This is marking a turning point in your job or career. It's saying that if you're not happy with your job or career, it's time to renegotiate, or it's time to start looking for something else. Also, a time to ask for a promotion. This card marks a time when you really need to be prudent and get to planning. So it's asking you to make your lists and your intentions and your goals, which the new moon is a great time to write down your manifestations and intentions. And Capricorn is all about your goals. So they kind of go very well hand in hand, again, marking that new professional era for you. So, sorry, I just had to think about what I was going to say next. Sometimes reading these cards is a lot because there's so many different decks and so many different things that you can be reading. So the new moon in Capricorn is just really telling you it's time to get serious, it's time to get prudent, it's time to make your 12-month plan and your 5-year plan. And I feel like this card came out in our first Moonology reading. So if you're watching this again and you just so happen to pick the same card, then that's a double whammy for you. Or apparently some new people need to hear it right here and now, because I remember saying this, which threw me off for a second as well. But yes, it's time to make your 12-month plan and your 5-year plan and break it down and really start executing those plans as well. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it resonates with you. I hope that you can take to heart what you heard and implement it in your life, and that it gave you some good guidance. If you enjoyed these little mini readings, I do much bigger, more elaborate readings with tarot cards, oracle cards, and a pendulum. I use 1 to 2 tarot cards and 3 to 4 oracle cards per deck. They're pretty huge of a massive layout. If you'd like that or my spiritual life coaching, I am a certified life coach that works specifically with the spiritual side and the holistic side of healing, both mental and physical. Go ahead and send me a message and ask some of the things that I've already helped some people achieve. You can look below. I'll leave some links so you can check out my work. Please remember to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, to do all the things that we're supposed to do in 2023 when we support somebody. Also, if you'd like to leave a token for my time and my energy, I will leave my PayPal and Venmo and Cash App below. Just a little tip, you can buy me a coffee or a gluten-free bagel. I hope you enjoy your beautiful day. I hope you stay magical. I hope you live in love and light. Take care.